Today, when I put on my I Love My Church t-shirt, I was thinking about reasons that I love my church. I enjoy and learn from the teaching and preaching. I appreciate the music, and I love to sing and join with others in that spiritual act of music worship. But the reason that I love my church is that when I look around, I see people who are created in the image of God. And when I look at them, I see Him. I love my church because I see people who are growing. Some who are literally growing from children to adults, but also who are growing spiritually. And some of those are the ones I've known as babies who are now adults and leading and serving and teaching and ministering to others. I see people who are loving one another, whether it's giving a ride to a senior so they can come to our worship service, whether it's serving in a particular capacity, whether it's standing in the patio praying with someone or taking them a meal or giving them a ride to the doctor's office or just calling them to see how they're doing. I see people who are persevering through adversity, and it touches my heart so much when I look around and see people singing with almost with tears in their eyes, but hands uplifted because they are worshiping God in the midst of the difficult things that they are going through. And it reminded me of these words that Paul wrote to the church at Thessalonica in 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 and 4. We ought always to give thanks to God for you, brethren, as is only fitting, because your faith is greatly enlarged, and the love of each one of you toward one another grows ever greater. Therefore, we ourselves speak proudly of you among the churches of God, for your perseverance and faith in the midst of all your persecutions and afflictions which you endure. And I echo Paul's words. I love my church. Thank you for being people who are worshiping God, who are growing, who are loving and serving one another, and who are persevering. You are an example to me. You are a blessing to me, and I count it a privilege when we meet together.